Imagine 117 people. Men, women, children. They build a home. They plant crops. They dream of the future. Then one day they vanish. Not one body found. Not one sign of struggle. Just empty houses, abandoned streets, and one word carved into a tree. For over 400 years, we have asked the same question. What happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? But here is the thing. What if everything you thought you knew about their disappearance was wrong? The year is 1587. 117 souls leave England. They cross the ocean, dangerous waters, storms, sickness, but they survive. They arrive on Roanoke Island, off the coast of North Carolina. Among them is Governor John White and his daughter, Eleanor. She is pregnant. Just weeks later, a miracle. A baby girl is born. Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. Imagine that joy. A new world, a new life, a new generation. They had everything to live for. But the dream had a problem. Supplies were running out. Winter was coming. Someone had to go back to England for help. John White made a choice no father wants to make. He kissed his daughter goodbye. He held baby Virginia one last time. And he promised, "I will return. I will bring food. I will bring supplies. Wait for me." He sailed away. But England was at war with Spain. The Spanish Armada. Every ship was needed. No one could go back. 1 year passed. 2 years. 3 years. His family waited on that island. Alone. Afraid. And he could not reach them. Finally, 1590, 3 years later, John White returns to Roanoke. He runs toward the settlement. His heart is pounding. He imagines seeing his daughter, his granddaughter. But when he arrives, silence. No voices. No children playing. No smoke from fires. The houses are gone. Taken apart. Dismantled. He searches everywhere. No bodies. No graves. No blood. No sign of attack. 117 people. Swallowed by the earth. By the forest. By something. And then he finds it. Carved into a wooden post. One word. Croatoan. Croatoan. It was the name of a nearby island, and the name of a friendly Native American tribe. Before John White left, he made an agreement. If you must leave, carve your destination. If you are in danger, carve a cross. There was no cross, only Croatoan. White was relieved. But then a storm came. A terrible storm. His anchor broke. His ship nearly sank. He had no choice. He sailed back to England. He never saw his family again, and no one ever returned to find them. For centuries, we believed the colonists simply moved to Croatoan, that they joined the tribe, lived peacefully, disappeared into history. But here is where it gets interesting. New evidence. New discoveries. In 2012, archaeologists found something. Hidden under a golf course. In North Carolina, they found European pottery. Metal tools. But not from the time we expected. These items were older. Much older. From the 1570s. Before the lost colony even arrived. Which means someone else was there first. Another group of English settlers, completely unknown to history. And here is the scary part. Some of those early settlers had been killed. Violently. Their bones showed wounds. Weapons. Not Native American weapons. English weapons. What if the lost colony did not vanish peacefully? What if they walked into a war that had already begun? The evidence suggests something terrible. A secret conflict, hidden from history. Maybe the colonists were killed. Maybe they were taken. Maybe that word Croatoan was not a destination, but a warning. And what about the missing cross? If they were in danger, why not carve it? Unless they did. But someone removed it. Someone who did not want us to know the truth. The mystery of Roanoke is not solved. It is deeper, darker, and closer to us than we ever imagined. So here is the question. 117 people. Where are they? Did they join the tribe and vanish into history? Or did something far more sinister happen on that lonely island? The truth is buried somewhere. In the ground. In forgotten records. In bones that have not been found. Maybe one day we will know. But until then, Roanoke keeps its secret. And we keep asking, what really happened to the lost colony? History is not always what we are told. Sometimes the silence speaks louder than words.